Good. Okay. Let's breathe in again. Air in. Let it go. Breathe in. Breathe in. Breathe in. Let it go. What did you see?
Like my chest went up.
What's that? Yeah. What else?
Um,
Shoulders, chest. You're right.
yeah.
So, do you think that was a good breath or a bad breath? What do you think?
Okay.
You think it was okay? Okay. What about if I said it was a terrible? So don't get mad about that. Because everybody who comes in here, so the second you started, you saw there was tension where in your shoulders, in your chest. The second you do that, you lose the ability to do the thing that's going to be the most important for us. And what do you think that might be?
Singing loud.
Letting air move. That's where we get a great sound. So, so when we yawn, it puts us in a perfect singing position. Have you ever yawned like in the middle of a yawn, like you're talking to somebody? Like if I'm talking, oh hey guys, oh so see where my voice is now? But guess what? That's where I sing. Remember I told you how important it is, like where do we feel the voice? Where do you think we want to feel the voice? Like up in this area here or down in the throat area?
Um, right.
Up here. So like when we yawn, so take your tongue and put it in the roof of your mouth, and you're gonna feel where it's hard. That's called the hard palate. Slide it to the back. What happens?
It's softer.
Yeah, soft palate. What's that little dangly thing back there?
The uvula.
Good for you. I'd say about 30% of people get that one right. Good for you. So, but when we yawn, you know what happens to the soft palate? It raises.
Mhm.
Oh, hear my voice now. Hey, that's where my singing voice has to be. Because now I have the ability to make it come out here. But if it doesn't come out up here, where do you think it is?
Down here.
Yeah. And then nothing happens. So I want you to put your hand on my rib cage. Put your hand on my rib cage and watch when I breathe. Squeeze a little harder. I want you to, yeah, just like this. So watch when I breathe. What'd you notice?
I got slightly larger.
Yeah, and not only that, my back kind of came out. You feel that my rib cage,
Mhm.
right? So that's the lungs working right. Okay. So you ever blow up a balloon?
Mhm.
When you blow up a balloon, does one side just come out, or other side, or the back side? No, collectively it goes like what?
It gets bigger.
That's like our lungs. That's like our lungs expanding, right? So the lungs expand, so the abdomen area should do what?
Uterus
Expand.
expand.
My rib cage should expand in my back, right? What's even more important though, how much tension did you feel up here? Did anything move up here? Nothing. All right? Okay, so let's look. So if I told you there's how many steps it takes for us to sing great, how many would you say?
10 steps to sing.
Yeah, how many steps? You'd say, like, we got to do this, and how many steps do you think for us to sing great?
Um, 10.
How about if I said four? That's not bad, right?
Mhm.
Ten's a lot to remember. I don't think I can remember 10 of anything anymore. Four I can remember. Okay, so what do you think the first one is?
Breathing.
Air coming in. So let's look in the mirror. So we look in the mirror, and air comes in, and that yawn breath. So when you're practicing, you want to feel that air come up here, not come down the throat. So what? No, ear I'm open. So what do you think that step one is? That air comes up and in. Then what? What do you think number two is?
Then you like you let it out.
Okay, exactly. Air comes in. Okay, I can't get any more air in. What's it going to do? Turn and start coming back out. Now my air is coming out. What do you think step number three is?
Singing.
Your beautiful vowel sound. It's right on top of it. You know what we call that? Singing on the breath. Say that for me.
Singing.
Sing. Can you visualize that? Look at it. And when I say visualize, what do I mean? Like if you close your eyes and to visualize something, what does that mean?
To picture it.
You're painting a picture. How important do you think that is for singing?
Very
Oh
important.
my God. You want to know why?
Why?
Because we don't have anything to hold on to. I play the piano. It's easy. I can see that note. You know, I don't know if you ever touched a piano before in your life, but I can take you over the piano right now and say, Kyle, you see this note, this note, this note, and you're like, yeah, okay, play. And you go, bam, and guess what? You would play those notes just as well as I could, right? Why was it easy?
Because
You could see it and you could touch it. What about the voice?
you can't.
You can't do that, right? So we picture what we're trying to do, and that's part of our picture. Air comes in, what? Then it comes out. Oh, you see that? So, do I start my sound here, or do I start my sound here?
Here.
Out, up and out. And then that's free. Okay, so when we breathe, then we breathe and we start expanding. If you keep that rib cage out, you ever hear the diaphragm? Did you ever teacher put your hands like right below your belly button, and I want you to just breathe in and expand, and you'll feel the diaphragm, right? So that when we breathe and we expand, when we so the fourth part is our energy. That's our energy source, and we keep that stretched out, and that's our sound. And so when I talk about energy, the scale of 1 to 10, that's what's going to be engaged. So if we're really engaged, we make an amazing sound. So let's talk about this singing on the breath stuff. Say for me, oh, say it for me.
Oh.
Good, good. Okay, so air starts, right? And then the sound. Oh, and you should get a beautiful release. But if I don't, where do you think you're going to feel it? Oh, say for me. Oh,
Oh.
right here, right? We don't want anything here. So you see this area up here, we call this the mask area. And when we breathe and open, there's a lot of empty space and that air gets up here and it feels amazing. Oh, say that for me.
Oh.
Good, and stretch into it. Oh, say that for me, air. No, yeah, really stretch it out. So you remember what we did before? Let's see if we can get these three notes here on a ho, right? But never think you're singing. You're speaking to it. You're releasing. Oh, sing the first note for me. Stretch it out. Go. Go, go, go. No, yeah, okay, we breathe, and then we gotta stretch and get the energy. Just like you're speaking to me, Andres. Oh, say this for me. Breathe and stretch it. Go for it. Go. Give me more. Like you're speaking loud into that breath. Oh, again. Good. Oh, keep it. Breathe. You want it in. Let it out. Go. Yeah, on the pitches though. Oh, try that. Breathe. Let it go. Okay, but don't close it because you closed it at the end. So once you close it, what happens to it?
It stops.
Okay. So tell me about our 4 steps. What's the step number 1?
Breathing in.
So when you're at home, lay on the floor, get a couple books, and you got to get used to feeling air. So what's the air? Is it coming up? Does it feel like it's coming down? Or does it feel like it's going to come up?
Come up.
Okay, so we feel. Whoa. And look at my mouth position. How important do you think my mouth position is?
Yeah.
Because that's the one in the mirror that I want you to do. Say to me. Oh.
Oh.
Good, keep it open longer. Oh.
Oh.
Guess what? All your vowels can come through that position. Watch. So how many vowel sounds do we have? E, A, O, and U. Okay, 5. Watch. Hey, hey, ha, ha, ha. How much movement did I do?
No.
Right? So we learn that we don't have to go E, A, because every time you make a big abrupt movement, you think it's going to be good for you or bad for you?
Bad.
It's going to be bad for you. Okay, so air comes in, mouth position, open up for me. Okay, so as soon as we relax everything, the second that air comes in, watch, try and match it. Let's breathe together. You ready? Here we go. Oh, did you see that?
Mhm.
Okay, then I want that. I don't want to see any movement here. I just want this. Watch. You feel that air come up. You ready? Yawn it in for me. Open. Blow it out now. Okay, and then once it starts coming out, guess what you can do? Get on the breath. Okay, so there's 4 steps, right? I'm gonna compare it to something. So tell me, have you ever surfed before?
One.
Okay, when you surfed, what were you trying to do?
Get on the wave.
Yeah, you were trying to catch the wave, right? What do you think we're trying to do? Catch the breath. That's our wave, right? So here's a wave. It's the same exact thing. Look at it. What does a wave do? You see a wave kind of come up, right? Well, that's kind of like our breath, is it not? What happens with the wave then? It starts turning over. Ooh, that's exactly like our breath, is it not? Here's the wave, starts turning over, and then what do?
You go on it.
On the breath, on the wave. Okay, what's step number 4? You have to have an energy source to ride that wave in. That's our energy source. You see that? So if we can start just breathing, and you know what? So, do you have choir every day?
Yeah.
Are you singing every day in choir?
Mhm.
Okay. You have a great chance of working on the things every single day in choir, especially the breathing. All right. So we just have just a minute. So say to me, up in your head, boys, a beautiful whoo, but feel your air, blow your air out. Say it to me, beautiful whoo. And don't even, yeah, and the higher. Whoo, go. Okay, from here, but you're gonna yawn and get on the breath and do that who. Yep. You ready? Yawn it in. Low. Not up here, up in the high in the head, boy. But you gotta let that air. You ready? Go for it. Talk to me up there. Yeah, now I know. Here we go. No, you're here. I need you here. Up in the high voice. Just like we did before. When we went very high. Go for it. Okay, but now you're going to start thinking about what first? Allowing that air to come through and get on it, because your sound is going to be amazing up there. But you're used to ooh and feeling it here. Guess what? When we get that yawn feeling going, that air, what do you think your sound's going to do then? So think about that breath and so this week, I just want you to breathe. I want you to think differently. Every time you start to sing, I just want you to think a little different. And you know what we'll do next week? We're going to start looking for a piece for you to start on. What type of stuff do you like? It's going to work really well for your voice. Sometimes I like to start younger singers on some Disney things. Do you like any Disney things?
No.
No?
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Some.
Like what?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, we'll keep that in mind, and next week we're going to get you going. Stop breathing. You've got such a pretty voice. Got to keep your energy up, all right? But when you're in class, what are you going to start working on?
Breathing.
Yeah, that's going to be awesome. What's the matter?
Nothing.
What's the matter? You did great.
Nothing.
Nothing? You can't say nothing. Are you upset about something?
No.
Guy, you talk to me. You're going to do great in here. And you did great. I'm not sure why you just got upset towards the end. What do you think?
Nothing.
Well, it's not nothing. Okay. I can't. help you if you say nothing because it's obviously something. But there's no, listen, you're here to have a great time, and we're going to get that great voice going, right? And I want you to love it. I want that energy. We're going to find a song that's going to work great for you, right? So, because I'm not quite sure why we're in a little bit of tears right now, right? But nothing. You're going to be amazing, and trust yourself. So, but this week, can you just breathe for me and feel the voice differently? Breathe and let it go. And you're in choir 5 days a week. Okay,
Yeah.
that's going to be great for you. You sure you want to tell me? Because if I can help you.
No.
No? Okay. All right. But I hope it wasn't something we did in here that would do that. There's never going to be a reason for that. Okay? Right?
Mhm.
So, think of a couple songs that you might want to say, I really wanted to work on that and see what we can do, okay? All right. You're going to do great. I'm not sure why we broke down a little bit towards the end because there's no reason. I didn't see anything. Okay? Any questions for me?
No.
You ready to be great?
Mhm.
Can you be great? Yes, you can. I think you can. Okay? And keep that energy up. If you're going to do awesome things. All right? All right. We'll see you next week. And be ready to what? What's the most important thing that we do?
Breathe.
Breathe. That's the absolute most because the air comes in. Guess what? Then we have a chance of doing that, and you're going to make some amazing sounds. I already heard it on the piano. All right. We'll see you.